Pilipinas!
Ano man ang iyong hilig, ano man ang iyong ibig, kahit saan ka mang panig. Wazzup Pilipinas! Pagkain man o pagyaman, biyahe man kung saan saan, kahit na sino pa ang iyong angkan. Wazzup Pilipinas!
What's up, Pilipinas?
Wazzup Pilipinas! Halina at libutin ang ating mundo. Wazzup Pilipinas! Aming ibibigay ang inyong gusto. Wazzup Pilipinas! Ang show na ito'y para lang sa inyo. Wazzup Pilipinas!
What's up, Filipinas? My name is Henry Kershaw. I'm here at the opening of Joya Gallery, Julian Ongpin Young Artist. I'm lucky enough to be a part of this amazing event. Start again.
No, don't worry. I can
Is
edit
that okay? Am I too vibrant?
it. No, that's good. That's good.
That's good?
Yes.
Okay.
You need
we're
to be
again?
alive.
Go again. What's up, Filipinas? My name is Henry Kershaw, and I'm here at the opening of Julian Ongpin Young Artist event. Very lucky to be a part of this. It's going to be a great show. I'm an artist. I've been practicing for 5 years now. One more time. I got it. I got to remember what I'm going to say.
You can continue from there.
I can take it from there? I was born in the United States. I've lived in Sydney, Australia, and studied there, finished university there. My paintings generally, they're large paintings of water, and if you want to check out some of my other work, go to henrykershaw.com or check out my Instagram, Henry Kershaw.
Okay. So question and answer.
Yeah.
Okay. So Henry, you said you've been an artist for 5 years already.
Yes.
Do you have a previous exhibition or anything?
Yeah, I had an exhibition 4 months ago in Melbourne, in Australia. I've had a few around the place, group exhibitions and things like that. I was part of the Sulman Prize Award, which is a big award in Australia. Last year, 2014. I've got an upcoming exhibition in Barcelona and then Miami. So I'm busy.
So
got a lot going on.
So how do you categorize your work? What type of is it?
I suppose I'm just a painter, but I paint everything. I'm not really limited. I'll do conceptual art or abstract painting or figurative painting. It kind of depends on the show or the mood.
So what gives you the inspiration for all your work?
Paint?
Yes, to
It's
paint.
kind of like when you're a kid and you play with the blocks, you know, the Lego and stuff, and you feel this great sense of output when you create something big and colorful and with your passion. I guess every art form is the same, you know, music, poetry. You just want to get something that's in and take it out. And so this is the way I chose to do it.
Is there anything in particular that inspires you?
Water, nature, I guess. Nature, it's sublimeness of nature and movement. Anything that moves a lot and is dynamic, trying to capture the flow of things. I like that. I guess the line between truth and beauty is an interesting thing for me. So yeah, there's a lot of things. But day to day, it's different.
For a particular artwork, how long does it take you to create it?
I work on about 2 or 3 at a time, and then I do one and let it dry. Then I'll do another one, and I'll come back to that one, and I work on lots of different ones at the same time and have them around the studio. And I never really know when they're finished. So it takes months, you know. I go and add a little bit, maybe a month later.
But you normally work out of inspiration, or somebody hires you to create?
Always out of my own inspiration.
Okay. How about the personal life? Are you single? Still single?
No,
Are you married?
I've been married for 5 months now to a beautiful girl named Emma, Australian girl.
5 months, so no kids yet.
No kids, no, not yet.
But soon.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Is that
Only 5 months yet,
I
right?
don't know. That's a big question. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay,
Of
okay.
course, kids someday.
Yes.
Kids, I like kids.
So aside from your artwork, as an artist, aside from being an artist, what else are you busy with? Are you
What
into?
else do I do in my life? and
Yes,
stuff?
yes.
Everything, man. I'm a very busy guy. I play a lot of snooker, you know?
Snooker?
Snooker, you know, lunch table, the red balls and that.
Uh-huh.
I fish a lot. I love fishing. I guess studying is, you know, always reading and learning and, you know, really improving myself. I like to improve myself.
How about for the education background? Are you an art student?
Yeah, I did a BFA and a BA at the University of New South Wales.
What's BFA and?
Bachelor of Arts and a Bachelor of Fine Arts.
Ah, okay.
It's like a double degree. And I'm looking to do my Masters in the US next year.
But you never had the opportunity to work for a company or anything like that?
No.
So freelance artist?
Well, yeah, I think every artist is a freelance, unless you're a graphic designer or something.
Ah, okay, okay.
I mean, yeah, I hope so.
So, how do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Doing exactly what I'm doing now. But maybe with kids, according to you.
Okay. Another question is,
Hopefully not bald.
hopefully not bald. Why? Why did you
I don't want to go bald. I got a fear of losing my hair.
Okay. Okay. What do you think was the reason why they chose you to be one of the first to do an exhibit here?
I've known Julian for a long time, and I think my art career is just starting to get a little bit of traction, which is good. And he wants international emerging artists who are relevant on a global scale. So he wants to bring the Philippines and Manila into that context. So I think he's trying to branch out and grab something different from everywhere. And so I guess, I don't know, I was lucky. It's a good opportunity.
Okay, let's say you give some advice to the young artists that would like to follow the footsteps of artists like you. Can you give them some advice?
Yeah, don't compromise. Just stay true to yourself. Paint whatever you want, or draw whatever you want, or make whatever you want. And don't let anyone tell you you're wrong. Trust yourself. But then take my advice.
Okay.
So listen to yourself and take my advice too. Walk the line, you know?
Okay.
Tutok na sa Wazzup Pilipinas. Ibutin ang mundo, kainin ang gusto. Alamin ng tamang daan kung paano ang umaseso. Kasama ang buong tropa ng Wazzup Pilipinas. Aming ibibigay sa madla at ipapadanas. Ang saya ng Wazzup Pilipinas. Tutok na sa Wazzup Pilipinas. Ang saya dito sa Pilipinas. Ihahatid sa inyo ng Wazzup Pilipinas.
I'm Martin Nepomuceno, and I'm one of the artists for the opening night of the Julian Ongpin Young Artists Gallery, led by, of course, Julian Ongpin. I'm right beside Henry Kurchod, who is an Australian artist, and my collection and my series is called Psychedelic Warfare, and it explores the world of fine art photography through very macro detailed photographs of a particular liquid. I won't tell you until you come to the show and you look at it. So this is me inviting you. You can find more of my work on Instagram. I think that would be the easiest at R2Nepo, ARTUNEPO, or on my website www.open-art.photography.
Okay, so question and answer tayo.
Okay.
So, how long have you been an artist?
This is actually my first show, my first abstract show. I've done an exhibit in the Metropolitan Museum of Manila, but that was more on my street photography. And I've been a commercial and publishing photographer for let's say 1 to 2 years already. So this is my first show as a fine art photographer.
So, very appropriate dahil Julian Ongpin, young artist. So, meaning parang emerging artist kayo.
Artist, yes.
So, more or less, nasa more than 2 years?
I'm 25, sorry.
No, I mean, as an artist.
As an artist around, let's say, I can say as an artist maybe 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years. But ever since you're young,
Ever since I was young, I was really into the arts. In high school, I did photography as something for fun, and then when I went to college, I wanted to try culinary arts, but I realized it wasn't for me. So I jumped to photography and I just fell in love with it. And I can say that it's in my blood. Coming from a lineage of filmmakers, my grandfather being Luis Nepomuceno and my great-grandfather being Jose Nepomuceno. This is sort of my yellow brick road to finding my calling as in the art world, but I've chosen photography as my main weapon to get through this industry.
So you must have been investing a lot on photography equipment.
Yes, I think when I started out, I just borrow cameras. I borrow my grandfather's camera. I tried a lot with film, but of course, being someone born in the digital age, I was more inclined, of course, to digital cameras and all that. So I was really trying out different kinds of photography genres, and eventually, I got myself my own camera, bought my own gear, but my one deal with myself was that I didn't want to depend on my parents for the gear, so I really worked my ass off. Sorry if I'm not allowed to say it. I worked my ass off to really try to buy the equipment that I could continuously work myself with.
What's your background on education? Are you an art student?
For college, I went to the College of St. Benil and I took AB photography. So from the start, I kind of really made a big gamble and I wanted to try to really depend on just photography for work. So it's paying off really well. It was a really big gamble in the start.
So are you a Nikon, Canon, or?
I'm a Canon user.
Canon user.
I'm a Canon user, but I'm trying to jump to Fuji and Sony. I'm actually not sure what I want with all the cameras jumping here and there. I'm not sure what I like, but for this particular series, I used the Canon, and I'm still a Canon user.
What particular? Can you reveal the model or the?
I use a Canon 6D because, to be completely honest, and to be completely frank, it is the only full frame that is kind of not too expensive, that's not too pricey, so you get the best of full frame cameras, but you don't have to pay that much, so I use Canon 60.
So I'm assuming you're still single?
Yes, I'm still single.
But
in a relationship, but not married.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, what's your college background? Are you an art student or photography student?
I went to the College of St. Benil. I took AB photography. I think I'm the second or third batch to graduate from that Finnish school there. It was a very good course, and I learned a lot about lighting, learned a lot about post-processing from the course to the more advanced stuff. But I think in the end of the day, if you're not obsessed or if you're not addicted to the craft you're in as an artist, you really won't learn anything. So for me, the majority of my education was still reading books, getting information from the internet, YouTube, reading up on different photographers, finding out my particular idols and whatnot. So it's really an obsession that you're required to have an obsession with the craft.
So how do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Well, my goal is really to become a filmmaker. Movies. I really want to make movies, but just like my grandfather and my great-grandfather. But I believe my grandfather taught me in such a manner that he told me to take photography first. And the reason why he told me to take photography first was because he said that if you can take an emotion or if you can capture a moment in just one image, imagine when it can be in several images. So from there, I've always taught myself, okay, capture photographs, take photographs of things, and make sure that the story is there in one image. And then eventually teach myself how to become a filmmaker, but not jump straight to it because there's so much things to learn, lighting, composition, editing, colors, everything. So it's a step-by-step process. So I think 5 years from now, I hope to see myself as a filmmaker or a more established filmmaker.
When you say filmmaker, are you referring to the indie films or the mainstream movies?
That will depend. I think for me, it's not about the on the number of the audience or the level of independence. I feel like it's just a matter of script, story, lighting. I think I'm not, if I can achieve it as an independent, then yes, I think that will go under in the indie films. But if it goes mainstream or sort of like full production value, then I don't mind, as long as I constantly keep the class, quality, the lighting, and the depth of the whole film. I feel like the Philippines is now raging in beautiful movies, and I feel like I'd like to contribute, but I don't think it's my time yet. I have a lot to learn.
So what kind of movies would you like to film?
The genre?
The genre?
Well, I'm leaning towards dramas, but not the kind of cliches of the romantic dramas. No, that's not my thing. I think I like films more that by the end of the movie you're really thinking about your life. If you're doing something right, if you're doing something, or something that's very reflective on a personal level. Something that I'd like my audience to cry, but not because of some cheesy couple kind of thing. You know, I want people to cry because, you know, it's a beautiful movie, beautiful photography and everything.
So it's not about the love team,
No, nothing like
the
that.
telestereotype.
No way, no way. Not
Okay. Aside from video and photo, video and photo, videography,
Yeah.
again, let me think of. So aside from photo and videography, what else is R2 all about? What else are your hobbies?
Wow, I've never been asked that in an interview. Well, I guess fitness is something that comes in, but not in the sense of I don't go to the gym. I have no patience for the gym, but I like climbing mountains. I climb mountains with my friends. I go camping a lot. I'm a father of 2 dogs and 2 adopted dogs, and I'm a very strong supporter of animal welfare. Like I mentioned earlier that I wanted to become a chef before, but it wasn't my calling when I was in school, so I decided not to do it. But nonetheless, I still love cooking. I still love to bake. So every once in a while, you're gonna find me in my little kitchen and I'm cooking, trying something out, trying to feed it to whoever's around, to my friends, to my family. Sometimes I spit it out, sometimes I enjoy it. But, you know, I love trying out different kinds of things. As long as I can afford it at the moment, as long as it's out of the box, as long as it makes me uncomfortable, I'm most probably going to try it. As long as it's not too life-threatening. I'm not extreme as that way, but I like trying out almost everything I can.
Okay. So why do you think you were chosen to be one of the first to put something on display here at the Julian Ongpin Young Artist Art Gallery?
I'm not sure actually. You know, to be completely honest, I'm not sure. But you know, I'm beyond grateful that Julian found me. You know, I've been in the publishing industry for a very short while, for a year. I think for a year and a half, for almost 2 years. And you know, after a while, you kind of feel the rhythm. And for me, I don't like getting stuck in a particular rhythm. I want to move. I want to try something new. So somewhere before this particular event, before today, I wanted to try fine art photography. I wanted to jump into this industry. So it was sort of like me calling to the universe, asking like, hey, give me a shot. And I think it's just, I don't know, luck that Julian came to my life, entered my life, and he says, give me a shot. And it wasn't really me begging for anything. It was him believing in my work, and I think I'm just grateful for that. And I feel like if other people believe in it, this is where you can go to see it.
So, any advice for young artists that would like to follow the same footsteps?
Yeah, I think I can think of a few, but I think most importantly is to find your art as an independent. Despite all the influences outside, all the distractions, all the media, all the internet buzz going around, you have to find some time of silence and just to really figure out what you're supposed to do, your craft, what makes you you. Because in the end, if you're just providing your clients, as an artist, you're just providing clients with what they want, then you're just a technician. But to be an artist, you have to really find your fingerprint. You have to find your signature. And it's hard. I don't even think I have my solid signature, but I think as long as you keep in mind that you're in the process of finding your signature, you get there eventually.
Wow, I felt it.
Tutok na sa Wazzup Pilipinas. Ibuti ng mundo, kainin ang gusto. Alamin ng tamang daan kung paano ako maseso. Kasama ang buong tropa ng Wazzup Pilipinas. Aming ibibigay sa madla at ipapadanas. Ang saya ng Wazzup Pilipinas. Tutok na sa Wazzup Pilipinas. Ang saya dito sa Pilipinas. Ihahatid sa inyo ng Wazzup Pilipinas.